Hello YouTube, my name is Dimitri. We're back here at Socket, and what we're gonna do, this is the very first installment of what we're gonna be doing here. We're gonna talk about our top 7 pairs of socks during December, the month of December. That was the Christmas month, but this is gonna be a weekly thing from here out. But this is the first one. We're taking a little blast from the past from December 2016, and we're bringing it right into 2017, okay? So with no further ado, this is Sock Wars. This is the top 7. Let's get started. Okay, before we actually get into the top 7, we're actually gonna give an honorable mention, and this honorable mention actually goes out to the NBA. I will be doing a series about socks in different sports, but right now we're gonna talk about the NBA. They get a huge nod right now for these pair of socks that you see here. These socks are dope. And the Knicks, so far from what I've seen, the Knicks have won out in the challenge of top socks in the NBA. Now, the one thing about the NBA is they have a licensing agreement or whatever, so basketball players, they can't wear whatever socks they want to wear. They have to be NBA socks. They can't just wear, Stance or anything like that. They have to wear NBA socks, which is cool. I'm completely okay with that, but you got to start adding some more swag to the socks, okay? A lot of these socks are just plain, right? Black socks, NBA logo. White socks, NBA logo. Come on, you gotta get more swagger than that, especially with all the colorways, with all these shoes, all these new LeBrons that are coming out. Kyrie doing his thing now with his shoes, Kobe's. I mean, it's a full spectrum. More and more shoes are coming out now, and everybody's got these different colorways. You got these different swagged up jerseys. Why are the socks still the same? Okay? So you got to get more swag in those socks, all right? Definitely need to get some more patterns, some more colorways, but they did their thing right here with these stripes, right? I know a lot of NBA teams kind of have these stripe style socks, but the Knicks, they want it hands down. These are cold right here. I love the stripes, the way it matches with the jersey. It's just, it's sick, So if you're a shoe collector and you got those mellow 5s, those orange mellow 5s, I think only 2 or 3 people have them in the world, like solely Ghost and some other people or whatever, and you got those socks with it, woo, man, that's the hotness right there. Like, it gets no better than that right there when you're talking about NBA, stylish NBA shoes with 6 socks. That's a great combo right there. So that's the honorable mention. Shout out to the NBA for getting some swag in the socks, but let's keep it up, all right? Keep making more style socks, all right? So the whole team can wear them and they can have fun with it, And we're gonna do we're gonna do a bigger segment about that, but that's the honorable mention for now. All right, in the Sock Wars competition, okay, we take socks from wherever, whether from celebrities or social media. This will probably be social media dominated, mainly on, guess what? Yeah, obviously Instagram, right? Maybe even Snapchat too, but it's gonna be a big Instagram focus when it comes to stylish socks. So at number 7, we have STRIDELINE socks, okay? If you haven't added them on Instagram already, please do so. They're coming in at number 7 with the Seattle Sounders FC socks in the dark navy blue with the sky blue on top of that in the design pattern. And I'm a big time soccer fan. I love Clint Dempsey and USA Soccer, and I also love Seattle. I like they're like one of my favorite teams, even though I am a LA Galaxy fan. But still, these socks are awesome. I hope the team actually even gets to wear these kind of socks. They probably have an agreement too, kind of like the NBA. But I mean, these are pretty sick. Nice design, nice colorway. I love it. That's my number 7. Okay, so number 6, we got Silly socks, right? Now they came out with this sock called Splash Fam, right? Not Splash Bros, Splash Fam. And that's kind of one of the biggest reasons why I made my list, because they included all 3. It's not just the Splash Brothers, right? So then you got these awesome slogans: wet, swish, buckets, money. All the slogans that you use for a good shooter, it's all on that sock. I think that's crazy dope, man. Like, I would love to wear a pair of those because I play basketball and I like to knock down some threes too, but I don't know if I'm good enough to be part of the Splash Fam. But either way, if you're a Warriors fan or just a basketball fan or a fan of shooting, that's an awesome sock to have. So please, if you haven't added Silly socks on your Instagram already, please do so. They come in at number 6 and them is dope. I need a pair of those for sure. Coming in at number 5, now we can't do this whole segment without talking about Stance, right? Stance is pretty much sky high right now in the sock game, in the sock business, and they're gonna come in at number 5. Okay, in the month of December, they released something that I never really seen before. They had like a waffle cone design with the floral design on the bottom of it. So the cuff has the waffle, but the actual boot itself has the floral design, and then they do really good imagery as well. And shout out to all the Instagrammers that do sock pics, like sock pictures of people wearing socks. I love them. And that's why, one of the reasons why I started this as well. The imagery is pretty cool too. Standing on top of the window ledge like that, next to the window, is pretty cool. And then the design, they did their thing on that. And you know, socks, they have Stance, as you know, they design plenty of socks all the time. And that's why they get a double feature, because, you know, I keep talking about the NBA. Well, they made their official Christmas NBA sock for all the Christmas games. And those are crazy. And I wish I had them for Christmas. That would have been a great Christmas present. But, you know, I had an even better present than that. I had the present of life and love and family. So that's most important to me. But man, oh man, dude, I want those. Those are pretty hot, and that's why they're my number 5. So they get a double feature. We all know what Stance is. So if you haven't added Stance on Instagram, please do so. Coming in at number 4, we got Cocky Socks. Now, Cocky Socks, they did their South Park edition. So that's pretty cool. Just off of that alone, I feel like you should add Cocky Socks on Instagram. But they definitely did their thing here. Cartman and the gang on the sock, and then shout out to those KDs too. That crazy colorway on those KDs with the pants, those are pretty sweet, man. Overall, I really enjoy those. I love the South Park theme, so yeah, easily number 4. That's easy. Okay, at the 3 slot, we got Feet Socks. Now, first of all, they make the list just because of their imagery alone. Their photography is awesome. But, you know, December was the Christmas theme, obviously, and they put together a really good pair of Christmas socks. Like, if I had to buy a Christmas sock, those would be the ones I would buy. Those are awesome. And then the imagery and the photography on top of that, that gets the number 3 spot, guys. If you haven't already, add Feet Socks on Instagram. Okay, at numero 2, we have Sock Insanity. Now, they came out with something that most people who love hip hop will love. They came out with the OVO XO The Weeknd sock, right? That's a cut. Now, they do custom socks. That's why they're Sock Insanity. They do great customs. And the OVO XO The Weeknd custom, oh man, I gotta love it. You know, I'm a big time Weeknd fan. Shout out to OVO XO and everybody that a part of their whole camp, right? But yeah, I mean, that's iconic. That'd be a great Christmas present for anybody that loves hip hop. So that's gonna get my number 2 slot. So at numero 1, at number 1, we got Sock It To Me Incorporated. If you haven't added them on Instagram, please add them, okay? They do great work. And they're my number 1 for the obvious reason, because of Christmas and the message. Don't stop believing. I feel like when you look at a lot of these commercials nowadays, they got, you know, kids asking for cars and all of that. It's not as much about Santa anymore. It's becoming more and more just about electronics. And basically, yeah, so they use that message. It's a great, powerful message, and I think it's a message that should resonate with families all across the world, and at least in America for sure. So they get my number 1. So they got the design and they got the right message. Those are 2 powerful things. They're strength and messages. I've talked about that in different segments. So they get my number 1. And that's it for Sock Wars Part 1. We're gonna be doing this every week, so please tune in. Okay, so that's our list for this week. Make sure you add us on Facebook and our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and also add us on Instagram as well as Socket. Okay, if you feel like you have a top sock game, you want to brag about your socks, you got cool sock pics on Instagram, you got socks for sale, you're a new company starting out, please, you know, send your stuff to us and we'll review it and we'll get you on our show if you have good products. As simple as that. You know, we're very choosy, but you know, we usually pick pretty cool stuff. And I know socks, it's such a broad spectrum. So please, if you want to get your socks seen or you want to be in any of our videos for anything, you know, just let us know. Hit us up on Socket on Facebook and our Instagram. Subscribe, like on YouTube, and you can personal message us on YouTube as well. We take those messages as well. And yeah, we'll definitely try and get you featured on our show. So that's it for this week. My name is Dimitri Greene, Socket, signing off.